Hello everyone, I hope you're doing really well. Today I got my kids with me, but I'm grateful that right now they're playing together in their own room and it's a quite peaceful time that I can record something to say hi to you guys and to share the topic today. And I want to ask you a question, my friends. So what are the entertaining things you're doing every day for entertainment? You know, nowadays we have so many things to choose, right? For example, someone will tell me that they love watching Netflix. They have so many different things they want to watch. You know, they can always watch the whole day, whatever they want to. And there are also people who loves, you know, their American Got Talent and that kind of show, or MasterChef show, whatever that you care the most. So a quick story share that yesterday, because every day I have my plan and it's very much like I have my time schedule for what time I should do what, and I also have very clear list for me to do and to plan for the day. And the thing is, well, there's also like 10 minutes for me I have to break, or 30 minutes when I have a lunch break. I need to spend some time that I like, so I put the time there for me to enjoy my time as well. But the problem is, yesterday when I went to one of the show, you know, on my phone there's American Got Talent show. There was this girl, I think it was posted 12 days ago. She's from Indonesia and she's blind. She's only 17 years old, but she's so talented. Obviously the guy Simon, the judge Simon, he actually asked her to sing one more song and he gave her the golden buzzer. So it was very nice, interesting, and it is touching, and I was watching it. And the problem what I found is when I was watching and time just flew, and there's another video came up, I was like, oh, my brain just got absorbed, like attracted to all the things, keep playing. It took me like 30 minutes to get rid of what I'm watching. I was like, oh my gosh, I lost 30 minutes. And that was like, wow. And that is why I want to ask you today, you know, what are you doing right now every day? Are you using your phone a lot, or are you having that moment like what I did yesterday? There's another thing I want to share with you quickly, guys, is do you know in average the death rate, you know, when, what age, or in average globally in, I think it's 2021, I read it. So what is the age when because we all have to face the end of the day, right? We are dying physically. So, you know, when you think about that, you can't avoid it. We all have the same destiny regarding the physical death. But do you know what age is our maximum, like as a woman or man in general? Of course, subject to all the accidents and some tragedy happens and things like that. But in general, our age as women, I think when I remember it was about, I think men, it's about 68.9, like 69 years old in general. And the women, it's about 70, don't remember, I think 73.9, like 74 years old. So when you look at that, well, by the way, I had this topic with my husband this morning and he was laughing. And we make jokes and he said, you know why men lives, you know, shorter than women? And I said, because, like, my opinion is because women know, in general, they know how to release their emotion. They cry if they're not feeling, you know, happy. They release that burden from their body. But men in general, they just hold everything in and they don't know how to express that emotion. That actually is not healthy for them. And he was laughing. He made a joke. He said because all the men were destroyed by the women's emotions. So I was laughing so badly. Anyway, coming back to the point, what I'm saying here, guys, is our life is really short. Like if you are saying our, average, like if you are 30 years old right now, you probably have, I calculated this morning, so you have about 14,199 days left in general as a years, okay? If you're 30 years old now. And, you know, that when you look at the number, if every day you look at the number, you know how many days you've left. And if you are 60 or 70, of course you can still live to 90. I believe sincerely that we still can live up to 100 and more, because there are people who actually live really long, like that age. But in general, if you really look at the numbers, and there's another fact is, we have to sleep, right? Sleep is a must for us. And we have 24 hours a day. Let's say we take 8 hours healthy sleep in a day. We already lost 1/3 of our lives. That is not doing anything, right? So, why we're feeling that we're existing in this world is when we can feel or smell or touch. And if you can have all this, feel, right? So if you have all this sense, that means you know that you're still alive. If you don't have any feelings or it's all gone, then that means you're dead. So what I'm trying to say here is time is really short for us, and it's very precious. And if we look at these numbers, and if we know that, every day we took 1 day off from our list, that means we're getting closer to the ending, and we feel like, wow, there are so many things. Life is wonderful. There are so many things I want to do. Then our life becomes more precious. And because, there's so many people who are struggling, what to do. And when they get up, they don't know what's what's their purpose today, what's their goals, today. They just feel like, I don't think so, It's like they're halfly dead. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is there are ways we can, live fully in this world. And the first thing we need to be aware is that time is really precious and our life is really short. It is really short, my friends. And the first thing, I have these tips I've written down here that I'm reminding myself, and also you guys, I'm pretty sure it can help you as well, is there's one thing which is really important, is that when we are aware that there's so many things in this world we are having nowadays, I talked about Netflix, all these entertainment programs, and also, we have all the even learning tools everywhere. Like we can go YouTube to watch some educational channels and this and that. There are so many things that we can learn, we can do every single day. But one of the things that I feel that which is really hard, and that is why it's so disturbing, distractive to everyone, is that sometimes when we have too many options, we have no option. And that means when we have too many options in front of us. There's an example I heard from one of the TED Talks. I don't remember exactly who that person is, but the story goes like, I think there's an expert who knows how to make decisions, and it's the best way for encouraging people to make decisions. Don't give them too many options, because, for example, if you ask someone, where you want to go for dinner tonight, and that person will be like, well, it will take that person forever, and they will never respond, because let's be honest, there are like 10 or 100 restaurants around, and there's too many options. They don't know where to go. It's too hard to choose. So they just rather give up the choice. However, if you ask them, hey, let's go for dinner or go lunch, how about Chinese food or Italian? And then the guy will say, and then you will say, hey, how about let's go to Chinese? And then that person will say to you, well, the friend will say to you, let's go to Italian, I want a pizza. So when you narrow down the options, your brain works much quicker. It's like one small step at a time. So what I'm trying to say here today is, if we want to cherish our life, if we want to stay focused and really make our life meaningful, we have to remove all the distractions from our lives, remove all the unnecessary options in our lives. By knowing that, that there are things that we don't need. Yes, many things can entertain us, there are so many things that can make us feel like temporarily happy, joyful, whatever you want to use the words to describe it. But when you have too many options, you lose track on the core. So my suggestion, it's also to me, advice to myself, yesterday I was watching that, I was like, okay, slow down, I need to ask myself these questions. One is, whenever this opportunity comes, right? Like there's also opportunity, like we have free books nowadays, we have free programs, you know, nowadays I got all these things on with Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. When people are selling their product, they say, hey, everything's free, just register and go there and go to the webinar, that webinar, this webinar. Yes, they're amazing, you learn things from there. I got no doubt, and I'm also doing the same thing. Like I do some webinars for people to just to contribute, like give value to people and for free, right? However, it doesn't mean it's for everyone. It doesn't mean it's for you, because we need to ask ourselves: is it relevant to my goal? Is it relevant to my main focus, main things? And also, is it necessary? You need to ask yourself, is it necessary? And also what you need to ask is, is it the right time to do that? Because there are many things you can do, and they're all great things. However, when you do a right thing in the wrong time, that thing will become a wrong thing as well. So in order to remove all the distractions, my suggestion is ask yourself, is it necessary? Is it relevant to your current goals, and is it the right time? If your answer is no to any of this, you should reconsider and you should say no until it's the right time. Then you can go into that opportunity or say yes. I'm not encouraging you to reject the opportunities in life, because sometimes you need the courage to work into their discomfort zone to get more opportunities to win and to learn new things. But what I'm trying to focus here is, if you wanted to really achieve more and cherish every day of your life and stay focused on your purpose and your main mission, then you have to say no to the things that is distracting you, because there are too many options outside there, too many entertaining programs, too many things that you really have to narrow down to the main things and main goals and main core for you to keep going. And the next suggestion quickly is, you really have to restrict your social media time. I have been doing that for a long time, but sometimes I still will get stuck. Why? Like example I did yesterday, I was watching that show and then, oh my gosh, 30 minutes is gone. And it happens all the time. So that is why we have to really, my phone is always silent mode, put on the side, and, and I have to put all these main thing, to-do list in front of me, and the main things that I need to accomplish today, every day, so that it will remind me all the time. So that's really helpful for you as well. So give it a try. It would definitely help you to remove the distractions from your phone, social media, or anything, because yes, you can post anything there. You can connect with the world, with your overseas, relatives or friends, but it's not something that you should stay for more than 15 minutes in general. I think it's really important for you to understand how much impact that is, causing you. Either it's in I would say rather it's more in a negative way that you are not even aware. So restrict your time on social media. And the other thing is, very, very important, is get prepared and, lead your life. So we're all talking about this conscious, subconscious mind and things. Our brain, we really need to be thankful to our brain. There are so many things our brain needs to juggle every day. And, it really, it never stops working, right? Except when you're sleeping, until the day we die, then the brain finally can have a rest. But, even like machines, right? If you have your phone working for too long, and if you run out of battery, it will be dead. So you don't want to kill yourself by using too much of brains and doing everything non-stoply, not resting. However, it's very important for you to take the lead, to protect, protect your brain, like protect your life, because if you want to live longer, you have to find the balance. You have to stay focused on the main things in the meantime, taking care of yourself. So I really suggest you guys to lead your life proactively and get prepared. Get prepared doesn't mean you have to learn everything, but you know that the things that you're learning is good for your future, and it's main goals that you have. You take there are many dreams that we have, and that's my problem. I have so many dreams, guys, and everybody has different personality, and that's me. So when I talk to my husband, you know, we are completely opposite. Like, he has not many dreams. He has his dreams, but you know, very hard for him to find a new dream, whatever. But for me, I have continuously new dreams every single day, which is why we have to balance. Because if I have too many things to do, I cannot focus on what I need to do. And that is why we need to be conscious, we need to be leading our lives, you know, proactively, and take lead, and so that we're actually awake every day, and we enjoy embracing every day, and really truly live at present, and of course get prepared for tomorrow. And I believe this is going to really help you remember there is not much time left for us, but every day still counts, and be grateful to every day and keep cherishing every moment. I sincerely, you know, wish you guys to achieve all your goals and dreams, and stay focused on your mission and your goal every single day. God bless you.